Hi teachers. This video today is about Mackinvia, and it is actually a really amazing resource that I don't think enough of us know about. So I'm here to introduce it to you and just show you a few things of interest that I thought were pretty interesting. So to access Mackinvia, start on the homepage, the Wilson homepage. Go down to Quick Links and go ahead and click on Virtual Library. Here at the virtual library page, you will find several resources, Mackinvia being one of them, so we'll click on Mackinvia. When we get to this page, we're going to use, we need a user ID and password, so the user ID is Wilson. HGN for Harlingen. Password is Aztecs. And click Login. As you can see in Mackinvia, there is so many resources at your fingertips, literally. These resources can be to help improve instruction, and they can also be a huge resource for our students to use as they're doing research. Especially as research is so impactful for our students, and when they learn how to do it correctly, it's such a powerful tool that they have. So this is really good for that, as well as to enrich your lessons as well. So there's many resources, ebooks. We can create, your librarian can create groups. If there's a topic that you want your students to research, you can get with your librarian, tell her, my students are going to be focusing on, the different regions of Texas. And she can set up a group for you that only your class can access and use that information and use those resources, so that they're not, kind of spinning their wheels searching all day. So you would need to get with your librarian for that. Another resource one resource that I want to talk to you about is the instructional resources, right here on the left-hand side. So when you click there, there's 41 different resources, and the ranges from, pre-K to all the way to 12th grade is really the range for these resources. I know we have not a lot of time in our days, but if you do get some time, the best way to really find out about Mackinvia is just to kind of play with it. Get on here and just start looking at things, see what's there. Each resource gives you a little summary of what's in that resource, and if it's something you think you may or may not want to use. Some that we already know, like Brain Pop and things like that. I like accessing it this way because you're able to open it, and then you don't have to log in again. You're already logged in once you logged into Mackinvia. So makes it much, much faster. Well, this is not fast, but you'll see that we're already logged in right here. So you don't have to do anything else. You can just start searching, and it's really, really nice. So I just wanted to point that out to you about Brain Pop and Brain Pop Jr. Another resource that I really like is this Image Quest. If you open it, it gives you access to literally millions of images. Say you're searching a topic, in your science class or social studies class, and you aren't sure how you can explain that, but if you had a picture of it, it would be much easier. So sometimes, our kids are visual based, and it makes it easier when they have a picture that goes with it, an idea or a word. So this is good for doing that. You can save the pictures, so that's also really, really helpful as well. Another thing that I wanted to talk to you about, show you, was power videos. Some of you that have been with the district for a while may remember we used to be able to access Discovery Education videos. Well, that's no longer a service that's paid for. So now we have in its place power videos, and it's very, very similar to Discovery Education. You can do just, any number of things. You can do searches, advanced searches. You can search by standards. If you're looking for something in particular, your advanced search will be your best bet. You can do video clips. You could do full videos. Again, getting in here and just kind of playing with things really, really makes a difference. So when you get some time and, you remember, oh, I remember that Mackinvia resource. Let me go check it out. That's the best way. Once you start, playing with it, you'll say, oh my gosh, wow, there's so many things here. And truly there are. Another thing I wanted to show you was this one, the Text Quest Britannica School Edition. When you open it, it gives you levels. And, for our purposes, most kids will be searching for doing research at the elementary level, but let's say our GT, 5th grade GT course, they might be doing some middle school research, which would be great, or even high school. So depending on their level. Again, if you just do a search, you'll find lots of things. So if I wanted to, tree frogs as a search, it'll give me different levels here, level 1, level 2, level 3. Gives me images, videos. So here's, if you click on the left, images, videos, the dictionary, magazines, websites. So it has so much information for our kids, especially if we're doing, they're doing research. And if to add, information to your lessons as well. It's really a great resource. Another one that I wanted to show you was the EBSCO ebooks. And with this, we are able to search for books on a topic. So that's really a really great resource as well. So just come here to the search box, do tree frogs, for example. And these are all books here, and you just click on them and you get information. The book, actually, it's really cool. So you can look at it in the PDF full text, and then it gives you the actual book. So it's really a really neat resource. So please check this one out, because sometimes we, don't have a resource for something we're teaching, or like, oh my gosh, we're scrounging and can't find anything. And so this is a great resource as well. The last resource that I wanted to show you is actually on the last page. Let me go down to the bottom. And it is teachingbooks.net. Super cool. So you click on it, and it is, you enter a book title. For example, in the search box, Armadillo Rodeo. And you click on it. Excuse me. And here it gives you lots of information. There's guidebooks, lesson plans for the book, that book in particular, interviews with the author. It gives information about the author. A lot of times when we maybe do an author study or something in the classroom, this is a great resource to give us things we can look at to help with our lessons. Another resource in teachingbooks.net is Explore. I like this a lot because you're able to go by specific grade level or content area or genre or cultural area. It's really awesome. So let's say I clicked on math. And then over here, I can narrow the results. So I can, get more precise on what exactly I'm looking for. So let's say I want a math book that's, pre-K through 2. And then it gives you so much information. I think this is a great resource that no one really even knows about. So definitely something to check out. Over here, I thought this was really neat as well. If you're a Google Classroom, you can add these different sharing tools. This one tool that you can use to share with your students, email, make a QR flyer, all kinds of things. So really check this out. I think this is a great resource that's completely untapped and we don't use enough of. I didn't even know it was there. So I thought it was something that would be really neat to share with you all. Again, if you have any questions or concerns, Ms. Gritzner, the librarian, is available to help you. And you can also email me, tracy.martinez@hcisd.org. Thank you.